Da 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 da. Hello, everybody. I am Puppetine here on the Geeky Puppet Show today. For what? For what? For the Mandalorian. Season 3, episode 1. It's the season premiere. And to join me, I have, of course, Zach. But we're also
Hashtag Bad Batch was better.
But we're also joined today by Froggy from Frog Wars, the last Frogu. I don't know.
Hello.
Hi. I didn't
Hi.
expect you.
They never expect the Inquisition.
The Froggy
But they were here.
Inquisition.
But they weren't here, so I had to go.
The Spanish weren't here.
No, they're not allowed.
No, there's the actual Inquisition.
For those who
Star
don't
Wars.
remember,
Inquisitors.
I was here all last season. 30
Yeah, but he didn't know that. He didn't know that, Zach, and you know that.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. As I was saying, I was like, he doesn't know. He didn't watch Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Now, I watched them die.
Oh no, we
Yeah.
all have.
We all, multiple
On
times.
repeat.
So, where are we in the Star Wars galaxy?
We're in space.
Yes, we are in a lot of space. So we start out pretty much with seeing the Mandalorians as they are right now. The Mandalorian conclave that he's a part of.
Yes,
That,
the baptism of a new
yes.
Mandalorian.
Random boy.
Yep.
With this tiny
never
little
take
blue
that helmet
helmet. It was like it
The
was so
baby
small.
blue.
It was like, is that going to fit around his head? Because it's like, your baby.
And he's got like hair sticking out from under it when they first put it on. I was like, dude, you should have got a haircut first.
Hold on. So, like, you're never supposed to take your helmet off. So, are you allowed to like wash your hair or cut it?
Yes, but you just can't do it in front of other people.
Yeah, it's got to be just you that see.
Can you imagine?
that's
Oh God, I got lice.
Well, I mean, you could just shave your head. Who cares? Why would you
That's
care about hair?
Or you could just be a Puppetine and have no hair.
That's a low blow. But there's hair down there.
Well, you are low. It had to go that far.
Well, then they're attacked by a giant alligator.
Yeah.
And
A
who
space
comes
gator, as we call it.
who comes in swooping in but Dingerin, who shoots him in the side and pretty much says, but I want to be a Mandalorian again.
Don't kick me out of the club, guys.
Actually, we only had one casualty. One got eaten by the gator.
That's true.
Yes, true. And then there were gator guts all over the place. That was like, wow.
Free meal.
Yeah,
Wow.
for real. Good eating.
You just have to risk biting into some
and
Mandalorian
now-
armor.
Now, all the Mandalorians will have Crocs.
So pretty much it's the same deal that we already knew.
Right.
A little bit. He has to go bathe in the underwater springs on Mandalore, but Mandalore is all crystallized and kind of poisonous. So what's going to happen here?
I don't know. Can I mention this comment here?
I do not want to hear about. Oh, Emperor Palpatine, the dark side. The Resident Light.
If Froggy is the light side,
Yeah,
then
the problem
I'm
with
gonna
Zach-
be dark.
So Zach is just.
I am happy to be mid, but if Froggy is the light side, then something is off balance.
That was pretty good, though. You did a good one there.
Am I
Frog.
being mid? The gray Jedi or the best Jedi?
They don't exist.
Yeah, Ahsoka Tano does exist.
There's
Oh,
Jedi.
son of a bitch.
There's Jedi the gray and then Jedi the white.
Yeah, shockingly,
Anyway.
that's not the one I'm part of.
Anyway, here's the thing.
No, he's not. He's not in this. This is not Fantastic Four.
Alicia, come
Alicia.
Give me some of that blind loving.
I do
No.
not see the point in this joke.
No, Ben. We are here to talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, we need to talk about the Star Wars.
I don't care about no wars, especially in space. Anyway,
Yeah, as long as you're not cloning yourself or cloning dead things.
it's Mando then going to visit, of course, Carl Weathers.
Yeah, Carl Weathers.
Apollo Creed. I can't remember his character's name. Grief
Karga.
Grief Karga. Thank you,
Yeah.
Zach. That's why we keep you. And basically he's saying, because Grief says that Cara Dune went to go join the Rangers out there in space, not the Space Rangers, the Rangers of the New Republic. Yeah, we it's okay.
But first, she went to the circus and realized there's no circus in Star Wars.
Okay. Yeah, right here.
It's okay. It's okay. But he pretty much asks Mando, "Hey, how about you stay here, settle down, and become marshal?" But Mando says, "No, I want to keep my helmet on, and I don't want to settle down. I want to be a Mandalorian." But he needs the help of IG.
Is it 11? This was This was
Yes,
11.
IG-11.
Yeah.
And they pretty much he says, "I want him," and he has a statue now that's made up of his own old parts, which is kind of like looking at his corpse.
Creepy. Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Looking at parts of his corpse together.
Imagine propping up like Darth Vader's body after he dies. Like,
well, Werewolf by Night.
Oh my.
Yeah. So they take that and they try to fix it up, and it becomes this horrible, "Oh, my objective is to kill Baby Yoda" thing when they try to turn him on.
Murder droid, yeah.
And thus they have to kill him.
Never turn on a killer droid; it'll turn on you.
Yes, so they have to kill him again. But Mando still wants his help in exploring the surface of Mandalore. So they take him to some of the best droid workers in the galaxy. Yes, nod your head.
And along the way, though, before they get interrupted by some pirates. And before they see the pirates, we see these little guys right here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Salacious Crumbs.
And then we see David Bowie start singing and dancing. Dance, baby, dance.
So, yes, and they go inside, and what else could be there but whatever the hell Babu Freaks people are called?
Azellans or Azalons, something like that.
I like them because they're puppets.
Cretins.
They're puppets. They move so good.
They're Dan on Fraggle Rock, the Dozers.
Dance your cares away. Worries for another day. Yes, but they are working on the droid, and they have these little. They speak their own language, but whenever they're speaking common, it's like, no fix, broken.
Yeah,
you don't want.
The thing
You know
is
what
that
they remind me of? You know those little aliens from Men in Black? They're like worms, but with like little arms and legs.
Yes,
That's what these guys remind me of.
But they don't like coffee though.
Sure.
Yeah, I said they just
so-
clicked. Yeah,
But do they like hugs?
No, so these guys here,
not Grogu's.
this whole scene, if you look to the right, there's a little next to the little ladder on the right side. There's a hole there. The doorway is, and the guy, basically Mando would talk to the little guy, the little worker boy, and then he tried to communicate, and then Apollo Creed would stick his head in there, try to translate. He did it 3-4 times. I'm thinking like, Mando, just shoot him in the head with a blaster.
He's a friend.
The joke got old fast. Yes.
I found it funny.
Yes.
But ultimately, Grogu gives him a hug.
I thought he was gonna eat him.
I thought so too. I really did. I was like, oh no.
He's touching me inappropriately.
Hold the little alien boobies.
Struggle.
So after that, they fly away. But
So
they're chased.
There is you're glassing over some facts. So
Okay.
before this, when Mando went to go meet the what's his name? The high, Apollo Creed's character.
Oh, Grief.
Yeah. They're inside his office, little thing. You see Grogu just using the force push to push himself, spin him in a chair, and then he uses like his force powers to reach a little candy and eat it off the candy dish while he's sitting on the chair.
He's a highly trained Jedi. He's trained for 2 years.
Yes, and that's all he can do. But really cool though. When we see the Mandalorian and later on when they go into space with Grogu,
The Final Frontier.
they're in hyperspace, and you see Grogu is looking out, and he sees space whales.
Space whales,
Yeah,
baby.
space whales.
Fucking space whales.
Yeah, from Rebels.
Gotta love the space whales, and you know what comes with space whales.
Space deck.
Rebels.
Whale come.
Oh, what the?
Wait! Is that where the Milky Way came from?
Did you know that they release gallons and gallons all at once? No.
Turn the frost around. We're freezing in space. I can't see. Hey, the cold front.
And then tentacles on top of that. Wow.
Oh my!
Yeah, they have the tentacles. Yeah, you're right. Dave Filoni, what did you do with these? What was going through your mind, sir?
Not what we're thinking.
The wolves, okay. Lothcats, okay. But what is the deal with the whales?
You don't
man?
like space whales, really?
Oh no, I don't mind them.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was about to say.
No, I'm just being facetious.
I mean, I'll just say this though. So because and earlier on when he was on the main planet, with talking to Apollo Creed there,
The pirates.
the pirates show up and he kills 4 of the pirates. He lets one go, and Mando's like, "You really doing that safe?" He's like, "Well, it'll let us know that this place is not a free thing. It's not safe for pirates anymore." I was a little concerned that pirates were going to go into a schoolhouse and drink beer.
Well, the school used to be a bar.
Yeah, but there's no beer in there though. It's a
Well, yeah, that's why they say you go get us a drink and we'll drink it in the school.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I get it. I'm sorry. Did I remember that? Anyway,
I did like the Pirate King guy, Gorit, whatever his name is.
Oh,
like,
yeah, when they chase him in space.
he looked like a Davy Jones guy.
Yes.
Like he actually looked pretty cool. I wanted to see more of him.
his
He
beard
did
was made
actually
out of
look cool.
grass.
Yeah, it was like this leafy green guy. He was pretty cool. I
Oh
hope
my
we get
gosh!
to see him again.
Pause while you're watching this episode. You pause whenever they show a new pilot. I'm thinking like this is Star Fox.
Do a barrel roll.
You see them in the little cockpits, and he's pausing the creatures. I'm thinking like, man, they really went out on these prosthetics for these little puppets.
Oh, they're great though. I really
They're not
think
bad, yeah.
it's really good and it's real. That's the biggest thing. Like that's all real effects. It's not just random CGI.
They're really in space.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I mean the prosthetics and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all. A person is there. But
You want to know
he
how I lost this leg?
he blasts away and then ends up on another planet with a goal in mind. I don't know why he has that goal going here, but I guess he's exploring all his options.
But
Yeah.
he stops and he runs into that. What's her name?
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan, known as Katie Sackhoff.
Yep.
She's revealed
She's
that
a bitter
in
bitch.
her castle. Mandalorians have castles now. That's kind of weird.
Oh, they've had castles.
Well, she is also like the leader of
Yeah.
Mandalore for a while.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So
it makes
because
sense.
she had the Darksaber, they all became mercenaries and just left the cause. And she's like, "Do you have the Darksaber?" It's confirmed he still has the Darksaber. He hasn't got rid of it. And she says, "Well, it's great. You can go unite them together." He's like, "Wow, I don't give 2 shits. I just want to go back to the actual planet, and bathe in the water." And she's like, "It's poison, but if you want to go there, go ahead, whatever." She said the mines are under like this, area. I forgot what she said.
Under a mine or a civic center or something.
The Civic Center is where the mine is. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
mine.
But
and-
she's basically checked out. She's like,
Yeah.
the people left me. I'm Bo-Katan, and I'm kind of bitter still.
In other words, is this their way of saying we don't have a high budget this season, so we're not going to show as many people? We did it all in the very first part.
I don't know. I don't know how the next episode is going to go.
Because are we not going to get
I don't
Sasha
know.
Banks back?
I don't think she's confirmed to come back.
No.
A lot of characters are not confirmed to come back.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. Where's Timothy Oliphant?
Well, he's on
well,
Tatooine. He's sheriff of a small town in Tatooine.
No, he's not. No,
No.
he's not. He's in
Yeah,
a back to
he's not.
tank.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right. You're right. He is in a back to tank.
So yeah, that's I don't think it's a small budget. I just think it stops after that, and it's very incomplete. You didn't tell a full chapter. It's chapter what? What is
Yeah,
it?
but
17.
I'll just say
17.
this: if it's a story, it's called The Mandalorian. You kind of don't want to focus on too many Mandalorians around him. You want him to be the Mandalorian because they're kind of will kind of clutter it. It's like having too many clones or too many puppets on the stream.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I think that I understand what you're saying, Froggy. But I don't know with this episode. I'm glad that their conclave is doing well, but I just didn't see where this information was stuff we already knew was coming.
Yes.
Thank you. The whole thing when he comes back and he's talking with the armor, y'all had this exact conversation in that Book of Boba Fett episode, which was like Mandalorian season 2.5.
Yeah.
It's like, you took off your helmet, you're an apostate, this is how you correct that, you go bathe. You literally had the same conversation. You're just like replaying it. Like it almost feels like Din, he just came back to see if she forgot and would allow him back into the club.
It's like in a video game when you go back to the same character. Oh, exactly. Yes. Well, for this mission, you're going to have to. I just don't understand.
And it wasted this was already a short episode. It's only like 37 minutes.
Yeah. The funny part, there's a recap. They could have done this in the recap.
They did.
Yeah, they did do it was in the recap. Yeah. So you just used up like at least 5 minutes going over stuff that most of your viewers already knew.
I just hope I hope because here's my thing. Don't break back stars you had last week and all because you have to pay them. You can use nobodies and spend your money on bigger things.
I mean, they did pretty well with, I think, money here. And I don't think it's a star situation.
Because Giancarlo is gone.
Well, he's locked up.
Yeah.
I don't see him coming back this season.
Well, it wouldn't make sense for him to because he was arrested and taken away.
I want more. I want more Giancarlo Esposito.
I'm just saying, a lot of people a lot of people tuned in because of him, because they love his acting.
No, I think a lot of people tuned in for him, but then they also stuck around for Pedro Pascal and
they also stuck around. They also stuck around for Luke Skywalker.
Well, I don't think
we're going to see Dawson.
I don't think we're going to see more of her because they're filming the Ahsoka show with her.
I'm very like this season. I'm mixed. This start is a little bit
off,
but I'm excited at the prospect of a season not weighed down by, okay, now we have to explore the mysteries of Grogu and where he comes from. And, we have to find a Jedi to go ahead and deliver him. We are able to dig into Mandalorian culture. However, they just, for this first episode, they kind of forgot how a chapter works.
Yeah,
I feel
this was like half of it was recap, and then like there's parts of it that like, okay, you've told us this, we're retreading the same ground. There's some stuff that was all right, but
let's be very clear, it's not bad.
No, it's
just
there it is. He read my mind.
This episode's kind of mid.
I didn't even have to lift a finger.
That's right. I got it.
It's very mid. Yeah, unfortunately. Look, what did I say? It's right here.
Bad Batch was better especially this week, and it's very sad that Bad Batch is going to be buried underneath Mandalorian season 3 episode 1.
It's sad that both these shows were buried under the Flash. Get it buried?
Don't remind me of that. Okay,
Didn't
nothing.
Danielle Panabacker get another persona or alter ego?
Yes, a third one, and they killed the other two.
That's so bizarre.
I want to die.
That's so bizarre.
But anyway, yeah. So this episode's just a little bit rough of a start. I don't know why I watched an interview. Just one of the clips of an interview of Jon Favreau talking about the importance of 1, canon, and 2, making sure that every story is fresh.
Yes.
That if you have a chapter If you have the next part of a story, you have to be aware that people are going to come in for that.
Mm-hmm.
And Jon Favreau talked about the importance of that. He talked about actually doing Iron Man, that it was important for, while they had Nick Fury at the end of the first movie, that going forward, they knew they would have to have at least a little bit of an introduction for him to go ahead and make sure that everybody didn't have to go back for that.
Right.
That it was presented, but they didn't need that to watch the next thing. And I feel that's important, yes, but when this problem is caused by Book of Boba Fett, I blame that show. I blame it. It should have been The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett. Label it under the same thing, clarify, because a chapter of the Book of Boba Fett was dedicated to Mando. The end was dedicated to frickin' Mando.
We got more happened to the Mandalorian in that one chapter of the Book of Boba Fett than happened in the season 3 premiere.
Yeah. Actually, I'll go ahead and say more happened for Mandalorian in that one episode than happened for Book of Boba Fett for most of the series.
You might not be wrong there. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like I said, if they had freed up the time, not repeated the same stuff like we already knew, you could have freed up time to do some extra stuff for him to like adventure a little more or take the story a little further. But and also like, okay, yes, I'm gonna continue to be salty about there being no Gina Carano, but I'm kind of with, I don't think that you need to have a whole bunch of the same character. Like we've had 2 seasons. I'm kind of surprised they even brought back Carl Weathers. Like, I know he like is a director, but it's like, do we need to go to Navarro? Like, after he gets the droid, I don't see a reason for Carl Weathers to be in this. If he's going to like a new planet, bring in new side characters. You don't have to like go back to Tatooine. Please, let's not go back to Tatooine. Can we leave Tatooine alone for like 5 minutes? Just bring in new characters. Which, you know, I'm okay with that. Like, we got this new Pirate King looking guy. He looks pretty cool. So,
I don't even need that. You know what I need?
What?
I just need Mandalorian to face what he has to face. Go ahead, and if you don't want the Darksaber, make that your Lynch. If he doesn't want the Darksaber, then he has to figure out a way to yield it without, fighting to the death. Because he wants to just be a Mandalorian again with his group, his sector. But I did like how Bo-Katan said, your people, the Watch, you're part of the problem. Because they muddied the Mandalorian waters a long time before. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm confused.
I'm destroying things. Look at Grogu down the bottom.
Is this the actual Google?
Yeah, I'm on Google right now. I just typed in Grogu. He pops up.
What the hell?
Google is on Disney's payroll, I guess. Hey, do something cute and crazy with Grogu.
He's just destroying everything.
Next week, I will bring Baby Yoda out to go ahead and give his opinion.
God, no!
No! I take it back!
Replace the frog.
I will. But not this week. So that's the end of this one. Make sure to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Did you enjoy it? If you did, I don't hold it against you. It's still okay. But it's just disappointing. Also, make sure to like.
It's not as good as it has been, yeah.
Yes, like and subscribe.
Rachel, I just want to say I'm feeling very threatened. She's like,
Okay.
do it.
Hey, you know what Grogu does to frogs, right?
He pets them, right?
Yeah, sure. Right
I'll just say this: if he
digested.
swallows me, I'll control him from the inside.
Do it. Do it.
You know, if Grogu had hugged one of those little Babu Frick guys just a little bit longer, he would have had a lunch.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. If you look at my icon, he tried eating me. This is what happens.
He absorbed you?
I absorbed him.
He's like one of those fungus or one of those bugs that is like a parasite and like takes over the brain.
I
Yep,
don't like that.
That's
Baby
an
Yoda,
actual thing
no.
in nature. Yeah, it's an actual.
I
thing.
know it is. All right. And that's basically what they did for the Last of Us show.
Feed
Anyway,
me candy,
yes.
Zach.
that's it. Thank you so much, and may the force be with you.
And with you.
But not
No,
you.
you, Zach.
No, you, Emperor.
The force.
No,
everyone
you,
but
Trebek.
No,
That's what your mother said last
don't
week,
force
Trebek.
your force on me.